Morning, 7:30 and we're at Castello Branco train station. Missy's off back to England today, so she's leaving Rosie and I alone on the land. She's off back to run an event, so she's leaving us. We're going to be on our own. What are we going to do? In July 2021, with the increase in travel restrictions caused by Brexit and the pandemic, we decided to buy off-grid land in Portugal to live a more sustainable lifestyle.
Follow along with our journey as we turn our beautiful but derelict land into our very own slice of off-grid heaven. Wildlands. Hello?
What are you doing?
Getting on train. I'm a bit nervous.
Where's your train going?
My train is going to Lisbon, to Oriente in Lisbon, and then I have to get on a shuttle that'll take me to the airport, and then I'm getting on a plane to go to London, and then I'm getting on a train to go to Vauxhall to run our club.
That's exciting.
It's kind of exciting. I've done trains in England. I could just hop on a train or a bus or whatever and I was fine, but here it's all a bit, not done it on my own in Portugal before, so I'm a little bit nervous.
So we left the land at 7:30.
Yeah.
What time do you get to your hotel?
8:30 tonight.
Wow, that's a long day.
It's a long day, yeah. I got my bag, got half of this bag is just snacks. Snacks. I've got salads from the land and radishes from the land in my sandwiches, so that's nice. Say goodbye to the chickens this morning.
So you're all prepared.
Yep.
And leaving Rosie and I to tend the land.
Yeah, and cook dinner and wash up every day. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and cut wood. And Missy's off on a big adventure. So back at the land, and Missy's on the train. So I've got a lot of work to do while she's away. She's away for 4 days. So it's just me and Rosie and the pets, and of course the chickens. So I'm in the chicken area, and while Missy and I were talking about the outside fence, Missy was a little bit concerned that it might be a bit low, this bit here. So I think I'm going to make it rustic like the gate. So I'm going to put slats and latticing along the front fence where it's lower, and then I can raise the height. Do it as a kind of surprise, try and get it done for when she's back on the land at the weekend, and then I can kill two birds with one stone because we're out of wood. So I need to chop myself lots of wood so I can sit by the fire in the evening. So I'm going to collect wood, cut the best bits and use it on the fence, and then all the offcuts I can chop up, put in the wheelbarrow and use for firewood. It's one of the things about living off-grid. I've mentioned it before, but if you want to stay warm in the evening when it can be cool or even very cold, you've got to chop wood. And in the summer we were chopping lots of wood as backup, and we've used that all long time ago. We use about a wheelbarrow a day, and that is actually quite a lot of wood to chop up. So you have to go down the land, find the wood, chop it up, make sure it's dry, and if you don't do that, you don't have any heat in the evening. So two birds with one stone. So I'm going to get on with the fencing. So the first thing I've got to do is collect some wood. So I've got a pile of sticks to start. So you know the drill, you've seen it in a few videos. So first of all, going to lop off all the little branches, then make them roughly the right length. And then any thicker sticks I'll also saw up as firewood, and we'll collect some larger wood as well for the fire later. So loppy, choppy. What are we doing here, Gloria? Eh? progress so far. It's about 3:30. Chopped me wood, got the outline of a lot of my fencing up, looking pucker. So it's time to wash up now and then take one out for a walk. And then Rosie's cooking dinner tonight, so I'm just going to go up and get the fire ready for sitting by the fire for our din-dins. Hello, Juan. Washing up is done. The wood is chopped. The dog is walked. The cats are fed. The fire is ready to be lit. Just the chickens to put to bed. Rose is cooking dinner, so that's a lovely treat. So I think it's time for one of these. And a super bock, no less, one of my favourites. What a nice day. Sounds like here's dinner.
One bowl of dinner. Bring the other separately, so they're hot.
Dinner a la Rosie.
And there is your dinner.
Thanks. Wow, that looks good. Look at that. Dinner a la Rosie. And now it's time to put the chickies to bed. So Opal's already taken herself in. She does about 7:45 at the moment, and the two teenagers like to rebel and stay up late. It's bedtime now, and you come out to see what's going on. Yeah, that's right, it's bedtime. You have a beak clean. So I couldn't film that because I couldn't catch the little buggers, so I had to put the camera down. So they knew it was bedtime because they normally come over and sit on your lap, but no, like a couple of teenagers. Anyway, all locked up in bed now, so I'm going to sit by the fire for a bit and then I'm going to go to bed myself. So I'll see you in a minute. Morning, ladies. Rise and shine. Morning. So as you can see, the promised heat wave has arrived. I think it's supposed to get up to 30 degrees tomorrow, and it's about 24 at the moment. Absolutely gorgeous, but there is a nice cool breeze, so it's lovely. So I've been busy sowing and planting. So I'll show you what I've done. So I sowed another row of carrots, so we've got plenty of carrots. I put in about 100 onions and over 100 garlic bulbs, so that we've got a year's supply of garlics, which would be absolutely lovely. And then in my own tropical planting, I've soaked a load more bamboos, because I was very excited. I've never grown bamboo from seed before. It's supposed to be quite tricky. And I did sow some at the end of January, and I've got 6 or 7 of those up, which are absolutely beautiful. Really chuffed to get bamboo from seed, that's great. And then I've also sown some other stuff like agaves, which are the big pointy dangerous looking cacti kind of plants that you see when you're on holiday in the Med. So I've got a load of them put in yesterday, and quite a number of other bits as well, so lots growing. And then I've got to get back onto the chicken pen fencing, which I didn't do anything on yesterday. I must admit, I had a lazy day yesterday. Lots of watering, walked Juan, did all the sowing, didn't do anything on the fence. Had some friends round, had a couple of beers, it was very nice. So it's all great at the Wildlands. And then Missy's back tomorrow with my son Phoenix. I'm really excited about that. Phoenix hasn't been to the land before, so can't wait to show him round. So I'm going to enjoy the sun, get a bit more planting and potting on done, and then I'm going to go down the land again, collect a load more twigs and logs and wood for chopping up for the fire for the evening, and also some more bits so I can carry on with the fencing on the chicken pen. But first, I've got some more tropical plants to plant. It's all planted. You see the original bird of paradise just in front of the eye of the van. And then in the middle, the new Strelitzia Nicolai, which is same family as a bird of paradise, but absolutely massive. And then on the right, behind the variegated yucca, you see the Musibasjo, which will grow to about 20 foot. So very exciting about that. So, look who's back.
I'm back.
How was your trip?
It was great. It was just a flying whirlwind. Whoosh on the train, on the plane, on another train, did the club, train, plane, van. Yeah, it was crazy, but it was good. The club was good, had a good time, made a little bit of money towards Wildlands.
Which is always nice.
We're happy, aren't we?
We are happy.
Yeah, so next one's not till July, so we can take it easy and do land things.
How was the culture shock going from a rural Wildlands to central London into a nightclub and then very quickly back to Wildlands?
Yeah, that was well, it wasn't too bad actually, because we've run the club for so very, very long that when I was there in the club and in London, it just felt like normal. It was just like, oh yeah, now I'm doing this. But I must say, when I was in my little hotel room in Vauxhall and I looked out the window and it was just metropolis, I missed the birds and the peace and the open spaces. But it was alright for a flying visit.
Yep. Needs must.
Yeah.
So now we're back onto the chicken pen.
Chickens!
Chickens!
Gotta do more work on the chickens, yeah. They've been living in their teeny tiny secure pen and enjoying themselves.
They are very happy.
Settling in, becoming a flock. So Opal's been renamed to Gloria and she is the boss, even though the other two are rapidly growing bigger than her. So they've been enjoying that sort of, I think it's helped them bond in that little pen. But as soon as we've got the outside fence done, then they can roam outside as well. They have a lot more room to poodle about. Maybe we can get some more chickens.
More chickens. So what's your plan with the fence? Where are we at? What you got to do?
Where are we at? I think the last thing that we showed everyone on video was I bashed in fence posts, really, really tall, across most of the area, and I've done a little bit of fencing at the front. What I have to do now is I have to redig the trench so that I can bury the chicken wire. I have to roll out the chicken wire all the way around, staple that all on, bury the bottom half, do the same at the top.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
And I've got to carry on with the funky rustic latticing on the left side of the coop, because we decided to have that going all the way around the front past the gate where the fence is lower. So I think a couple of days work and it'll be done, do you think?
2-3 days.
So let's get on then.
Aye.
So what you been up to?
I'm doing the outside fence of the chicken area. So the first thing I had to do was I had to redig all the trenches that I dug before, because it all collapsed a little bit. But it was good because it meant that the ground was really soft from where I dug. So I dug them all about yay deep. And then when that was done on two sides of the pen, I put on the chicken wire, and we're doing it on the lower half first. So the depth of the trench is how much I've dug in. And then I put kind of stones and sticks and stuff to hold it right down, and then I staple it onto the pole in two places and try and keep it nice and taut, and then I fill in the hole and I jump up and down on it. It's really hard work and you keep getting prickled by all the cork oaks and stuff. And then when I've done all that, I have to go around a second time and do the top, because the fence is going to come right up to the top. only 50,000 more yards to go.
I've done 1 and a bit of 7, so I've got a lot more to do. I have to go down the land and get twigs for the uprights and the latticing. It's all a lot of great fun. Finished the slatting on the left. 3 large panels, just needs the trench digging along the front, and then we can put the chicken wire up to the same height as the sides, which Missy has now also finished. I'll take you around and show you those in more detail. And finally the lattice work on these 4 panels in front of me, which I'll have done by the next video. I'll show you how it's all looking then. By then the chickens will be out in the run, so that's all very exciting. Chicken guard dog. So there we go, another week on the wildlands. It was a busy week with you going away and me doing lots of secret fencing and having to fend for myself.
Yeah.
It was great. So yeah, as always, thanks very much for watching and following our journey on the wildlands. Chickens.
Chickens.
And thank you for your likes and subscribes, and do leave us a comment.
And for following us on Instagram, we are the Wildlanders Off Grid there, and we're getting lots and lots of new people coming in. But if you don't follow us, go have a look, because I post all pictures, just random stuff about on the land and like little sneak peeks and stuff. Lots of chickens at the moment.
Lots of chickens. And thanks also to the lovely people of you who bought us a coffee. Really appreciated.
We do.
And that all
makes
goes
a big difference to us.
It does, big difference, and that all goes back into the wildlands. So it's all good. So thanks very much. And
Yeah, they don't buy us coffees, they buy us plants.
They buy us plants
seeds.
and trees and seeds
compost.
and compost.
Buy
and
us some compost.
pots. So thank you very much.
Yep.
So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later in the week with another video.
See you next time. Bye.